So, porpoising has been a very much unexpected but prevalent part of the Formula 1 2022 season thus far. Is it in F1 22 though? Let's jump in and take a look. So how exactly has Codemasters dealt with porpoising in F1 22? So, actually, Codemasters has done what Mercedes wishes it could and just removed it entirely. Codemasters lead handling designer David Greco explains how F1 22 deals with the bouncing that some teams like Mercedes have struggled with this year. Now, we know from our interview with Senior Creative Director Lee Mather, that video you can find on the top right of your screen now, that porpoising isn't in F1 22. That means no endless bouncing down the final third of a long straight. Some players have bemoaned this as a lack of authenticity, but in our opinion, it is definitely the right move from Codemasters. But how exactly have they done it? YouTuber Alex Gillen sat down with David Greco to go over the changes, and you can find his original interview in the description below. We decided not to have porpoising, says Greco in the interview. The first thing the player would try to do is to get rid of it, explains Greco. Introducing something in your handling that players will just struggle and fight against seems counterintuitive for a game that wants to entertain as well as replicate the F1 season. I don't think for casual players that a default setup with porpoising would be something cool to have, and it was a decision that I and the physics team made to not allow it to happen. So how are they preventing the car from bouncing along the straight? Greco explains. We just make it so the diffuser doesn't stall. It's really an elegant solution, as it lets Codemasters physics continue to work, but just prevents one side effect of the new car designs. It's the sort of upgrades the team want, but just can't make happen in the real world. Greco also explained that were it to be in the game at the start, that several seasons into career mode it could become a real problem, with cars that are faster and have even more downforce creating situations that catch both the AI and drivers unaware. Alright then, that's how we've dealt with porpoising. What about the cars in F1 22? Now, we've been lucky enough to get hands-on with the game, and players can expect a big change in feel and feedback over last year's game. The new cars are heavier, with the wheels in particular providing a bulk of unsprung mass that really makes it feel cumbersome, in slow corners especially. Part of the big changes also mean you can't just throw the cars over curbs now. That will make the car bottom out and cause plenty of problems. You can even beach these cars with their lower ride height as well. There are likely to be tweaks between now and the launch on the 1st of July, as well as post-release updates to keep the cars in line with the real performance levels of Formula 1. But right now, the F1 22 cars are a joy to drive. So, that's how Codemasters dealt with porpoising in F1 22. And once again, if you do want to catch the original interview with Alex Gillen, that video is down in the description. Are you excited for F1 22, and do you think they should have left porpoising in for that sense of authenticity? Let us know down in the comments below, and we'll catch you soon with another video here on the Racing Games channel.